What's up guys, Kyle with Dirt Bike Channel here. I got a wild hair and I'm gonna try some of this race fuel. Got some of the VP racing fuel here. This is the T4 100 octane. This is for 4-strokes, obviously, race bikes. I've mixed this 80-to-1 with some of my AMSOIL Sabre. The only reason I mixed the 80-to-1 is because I have 8-ounce bottles. And if you mix 8 ounces with 5 gallons, that equals 80-to-1. With the other gas that I've done, I've mostly run it at 90-to-1. But on this, I'm going to run it here at 80-to-1 just because that's the easy ratio that I have. And I'm running it in my 2017 KTM 250XC here. So I just haven't ridden it at all. It's November, so rides are gonna be a little bit later. They're going to be fewer and further between. But one of the reasons of going over to this race gas is because it doesn't break down like the ethanol-based gas that we have at the pump. And so, yes, this is very expensive per gallon, but I'm kind of looking at this and thinking, well, maybe I should look at my fuel as a part, like my tires and some of these other things. And I don't use a ton of it. I could never afford this gas if I was running it in my car. But because I'm just going to run it 5 gallons a month if I'm lucky, and a lot of months I probably would only use 2.5 or 3 or 4 gallons, then we'll kind of make a determination of whether or not I think this will work. I've talked to guys who run this gas and they'll leave this gas in their bike all year long. They'll leave it for like 6 months in the carburetor and it won't do anything. It won't gum with the carburetor. So I figured I'd give this stuff a try and see what I think, because I can't knock it until I try it. So this is what I'm going to be testing here. It'll probably take me several months to kind of do the testing because I'm not going to be riding a ton here because it's wintertime in Utah. But that's what I've got going down. So just kind of wanted to make you guys a little aware of something that I'm trying. So there's, they even talk about it. Race fuel as a performance part. So consistency, long-term savings. They tout a lot of stuff. Now they're trying to sell this fuel. And they're a business like anybody else. But I think there is something to be said about running quality gas in our machines. And it wouldn't work if I was using this in my car to commute to work, but I don't run more than 5 gallons of gas, generally speaking, in a month. 12, but this can I think is like $60. The tee time at your golf course is going to be $60, and a lot of you guys that are golfers golf more than once a month. So I think at the most I would ever only use 5 gallons a month unless I go on some crazy ride, and then I might do some more than that. But anyway, leave down in the comments what you guys think, if this is something that if you've ever tried race gas or if you've always done pump gas. I've always done pump gas up to this point. But I did have an instance on the beta earlier this summer where I think I got some bad gas and gummed up my carburetor because the beta didn't want to run one of the times that I ran it. And I think that if I'd have been running gas like this, that bike would have run really well that day because there was absolutely nothing wrong with the beta. I just think something kind of got gummed up in there. Now it could have been some dirt, something that got lodged in the carburetor, and maybe this wouldn't have helped, but it's entirely possible that it would help. So anyway, I'm going to test this thing out. Leave in the comments what you guys think, and until next time, thanks for watching. This has been Kyle with Dirt Bike Channel.